I
Hey,
guess we're starting early.
kinda, a little bit.
Well, it depends on your clock, but we got 1 minute. Oops.
Whoopsh.
We have Voluntaryist here. I see Travis has to stay awake now.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
What's up, Travis? What's up,
I thought that
Blue
was awesome to
46
see.
GT?
Um, Blue says, "What time is it starting?" It's starting now.
Yeah, the time is
Right
now,
now.
and we're about to have some fun.
So yeah, happy Tuesday. It's
I know
is
it.
it Tuesday?
It feels so weird, but it
Weird.
is just a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. So here we are. It's the last hours of the campaign for the Voluntaryist Origins comic number 3. Number 3.
This is the fourth one.
Oh, actually, it's number 4. I'm one behind.
One behind. That's too funny. Yeah, so we're actually
Maybe sooner.
finishing up and closing out the Indiegogo campaign. We actually have already hit over 100% funding. So
yeah, one
small
clap. Got one clap. Okay.
Yeah, that's really great because it means that we have a fully funded comic. It's on, and it's gonna be awesome. So now the goal is the stretch goals, and we have several stretch goals to hit, and I think we might even hit the first one here actually very soon because we're at 5,295, and the first stretch goal is at 5,500. So we're just about 200 away.
Oh, so what happens when you hit that stretch goal?
So once you hit the stretch goal, it actually gives that bonus to everyone who ordered a print comic or above. And that's just because with shipping, you can't just add the other printed items to someone that's not getting that. So if you didn't get a printed item, you got digital, definitely upgrade and get a printed item so that you get the bonus items if you're doing the stretch goals here.
So the bonus worth is doing. What's the bonus?
So in this case, the bonus for the first level is a new art print that is a really pretty art print, and it's going to be the Voluntaryist team, so it's going to look really cool. It's something I want to do for a bit.
It's 5x5, or I mean 5.5 by 8.5 inches.
Exactly.
So that's like is that like this?
It's somewhat similar. It's not exactly that kind of dimension. It's actually a half of 11 by 17 typical canvas. So hey, what's up, Brian?
These are our workout shirts. So we're voluntarists, but we're like really strong. Look at my abs. Can you?
You're very strong now.
Like everyone always thinks we're so buff going to the gym. Like, oh, nice shirt. What is that? Green Lantern?
No.
It's like, no, the Voluntariist. And they're like, okay.
Right.
Just go on. And they're like, what?
So
oh, it's great.
Final Lugia says, do you do the art for the comic yourselves? And not directly. So basically, I write the story, do some of the graphic design and layouts, and then I work with several of the artists. There's actually someone who does pencils, and there's someone who does inks, colors, and then there's a separate letterer. So it actually takes a sizable team to put together a comic. It takes quite a few people. It's pretty rare that comics are made just by one person. There are people who are talented enough to do that, but it's very rare. Usually you have specialists, at least within the pencils page, within the inks page, within the colors and letters. Those are typically separate categories. And there's even sometimes subdivisions to that, but I don't usually deal with those, like flatters, which is like people who do flat colors and then other people do details after, but I don't mess with that. I just use one person who does all the coloring. So yeah. Hey, look at this. Someone's here. First time catch y'all live. Awesome.
Oh, welcome.
Good to see you.
Someone said, where is this comic sold at? Sorry, I'm new here. Laugh out loud.
Right.
So it's all good. No need to say sorry. So you can either get it by helping on the campaign. That would, be the preferred because, like, we have this campaign for number 4 of the Origin series. So that's canon, like the origin story of Jack, Lloyd, the main character, and Voluntaryist.
Right. These are just other issues of
how they got
origins.
Superpowers and all that.
1, 2, 2.
Yeah. And I recommend on the Indiegogo campaign, you'll see the link playing at the bottom. If you go there, you'll see there's a bundle for Origins. So you can get a bundle of Origins 1 through 4 and also help out on the campaign. And this was a special issue.
That was a special issue. The State of Zombies issue is always a favorite. Pretty hilarious. So
was that part of one of the perks or
not in this one. You'd have to buy this one separately from Indie Planet, but this is just an example of
so
the kind of stuff that we've been making over the years, because I've been doing this now for right around, you could say, 8 years.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of different campaigns, but now this is the 4th issue in the canon story. I did some like Futureverse prototyping, but now this is the 4th issue in the main story. So
yeah. And I just want to finish. So to his question. So the second place you can go, aside from the Indiegogo campaign, if you want to get some of the more special issues like State of Zombies, you can go to the website volcomic.com. That's VOL comic.com. And then there you'll find you can single order the origins story, any of the comics released so far in either digital or print format. And or both. You could help out on the Indiegogo campaign. So yeah, those are the 2 ways. Is there any other way? They meet you in person and you have a print comic.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Has happened at events.
It has happened. Yeah, I've done a few events. I want to do more, but obviously with all the craziness and the shutdowns and stuff, it definitely threw a wrench in my plans. I was planning on actually doing some comic convention things, but everybody
we had a lot of events planned this year. Annoyed. We had a Red Flag Reality Las Vegas event. It was going to be a shooting event with Firearms Policy Coalition. But as you know, you had all the shutdowns. And it was going to be at a cool range that the FPC, whoever we talked to, the owner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the CEO, the founder. CEO.
Okay, the founder. Ooh, the founder. Oh, that's even cooler. Yeah. So he knew of a range in Vegas, and we are really excited to do that this year. You know, we kicked off New Year's, which is coming up again, 2021. We kicked it off for 2020, and we're so excited about Red Flag Reality.
But yeah, well, at least we made the videos, and we got to do 4 films. That was good. And if you haven't seen those, you definitely should watch those. You can go to redflagreality.com to watch that.
Yeah, all the videos released for the first one. We also have the Red Flag Reality 2 campaign. That's not the main purpose. That's also ending soon. So if you want to check that out, you can. But we'll be producing
we'll be focusing on the comic for now. So yeah. So yeah, if you haven't ever heard of the comic series before, the story is about a protagonist named Jack Lloyd who basically is thrust into a situation that he wasn't expecting, where he's chanced with some special powers he's trying to understand through hit by cosmic radiation, and his parents get taken by government agents, and the story develops with him, trying to figure out what's going on, why they took them, what they want from him, and ultimately, his fight against the state on a personal and later bigger level. So it's kind of a comic book series that takes the status paradigm that's a norm to comics and flips it on its head, makes it where instead of the state being this, default good thing, which it is in virtually every single, mainstream comic, Marvel, DC, the state's always considered good. And if anything, it's a few bad apples, and it turns it on its head and makes it where the state is inherently bad with, maybe a few good defectors in the end kind of thing. But it's really quite the paradigm change for what a lot of people are used to seeing, for sure.
Cool. Was that a question in the comment?
Which question?
Someone asked you to explain the comic.
I think so. Yeah. And Seth says, "Keep your heads up and get after it. They can't keep us locked up for." Exactly.
I love it.
That's true. And that a part of it is disobeying, just trying to disobey in any way you can. And I've been thinking about that too. Like, what events could we do?
I have not worn a cloth mask yet.
Yeah.
And lately I've just been not wearing any mask. I think because a lot of people have personally experienced that it's not a pandemic as they said. Like, you're not like really at risk, like super high risk of getting coronavirus, especially if you're healthy. Like, especially if you're fit, healthy, it's super low chance to get it. And if you do get it, super high chance you're going to totally survive, like 99% if you're healthy and fit. So I think just through experience from living with it for the past, 8 months since it was like officially announced by mainstream media and politicians, I think most people are getting into it that it's not as deathly scary as, people were in the beginning. Like I remember February, March, I would get like death stares. And people already wearing masks before I didn't wear any masks, but before I chose to like even wear a face shield. So just in the hype, people look at me. Also, I'm Chinese and Vietnamese.
Yeah, so like automatically you definitely have corona.
So like I had to like be careful like not to cough in February, March, because they might be like,
no, you got some dirty looks. You got dirty looks.
I got such dirty looks.
I saw the dirty looks. It was bad.
It's funny, my cousin, she told me that in the height of it, she had someone go up to her and be like, "Hey, go back to China, go back to Wuhan." She's like, "I was born here." So, I was like, that's funny, because I have said the same thing, but I never actually had to say that because no one confronted me. They just gave me like really weird like death looks. Yeah. Like I was like, the Black Plague, just amorphized or whatever. Is that the right word?
I think I don't even think that's the right words. Because you're already a living being. Oh, so that wouldn't make sense.
Well, whatever it is, basically some embodied? Abstract concept. Yeah,
maybe embodied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the virus embodied, I guess.
No, I mean we were at the grocers and the baggers like going like this, covering himself.
Oh yeah, I remember that. At the height of it, they just saw me. I didn't have a mask, and they're like.
Yeah, like extra covering their face. Like this Asian chick's definitely has.
Gosh, that was weird. Corona. That was a challenge of my own courage. I mean, it was just don't wear a mask. That was me. And then like, okay, I'll wear a face shield. But eventually, like I've given up. I'm not wearing a face shield anymore. I'm done. I look stupid. And I don't need this. I'm healthy. I'm not going to get sick. This is dumb. Like, I don't want to wear this. So I just go to businesses. I don't wear a mask. And you know what? If they want me to leave, I will leave, but it has yet to happen. Could be partially that we know most of the people we go to.
We have good relationships with a lot of
because they're like, it's those customers that are polite and friendly. They're not going to say anything usually. So yeah, and it's great. And if someone's just like some other customer like hates that I don't have a mask, they usually just stay really far away from me. Right. Although I have had a few Karens like come up and be like, "Where's your mask?" And it's like, barely covering their nose, and they're getting like really close to me. And if I'm like such a danger to them, they shouldn't be getting close to me at all. But they come right up. So that happened on a handful of occasions, just 2 or 3 times that I can remember. So yeah, good times. Who else has disobeyed mask orders? I love hearing the stories.
And that reminds me,
but also be polite.
On the cover
art, it's a private business. I like
right.
That. So
I tend to on my covers. They're usually not literal. Like the covers are something that's supposed to be artistic or a representation of an idea or something related to the comic series or to the time period. And this is definitely one of those. So this Voluntaryist Origins 4 cover has end the lockdown and the shutdowns. Epstein did not kill himself on the cover. So. It's also a great talking piece. If you put the comic up, even if you're not a big comics person, you just like kind of have it as like an art piece with other maybe collectibles or knickknack you have, and then people look at that and they get a good kick out of that.
Collectibles and knickknacks? You mean what's that word? I'll think of it. I'll think of the word. Knickknacks.
You're saying the tchotchkes?
Tchotchkes, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's another name.
I love tchotchkes. I always love little tchotchkes, growing up. Like, oh, that's cute. This little sparkly thing or this little diamond thing. So I love capitalism, the market, because there's like many kinds of diamond things, many kinds of colors.
Well, the good news too is that with the comics and stuff, there's also great advertisers. And normally you'd be like, "Oh, ads, like that's annoying." You're watching YouTube. They've been getting better too. But yeah, now what's extra great is with all the different, cutoff of social media online and things like that. Now you can actually see some really cool liberty-oriented businesses and projects and stuff like that.
Ooh, yeah,
it's like here's a beautiful spread of a podcast. Right. So
the center page,
whether you want to actually enjoy the advertisements themselves and learn about it, like that is, different organizations or businesses that are, libertarian or voluntarist owned. There's also just really cool, artwork with that as well, just to see. And if you yourself want to advertise, I think there are 3 pages potentially left. And if those don't get taken up, then they're going to go to you.
Me?
Yeah, to promote.
Oh, cool.
Promote
yeah.
But I already have.
I win by default. Just kidding. Don't get it.
Yeah, I have like
another word.
Right. I like 10 pages of advertisement already. So
Ooh,
we have a lot of people who want to get on this comic just because,
I love
again,
that. It's a piece of history.
It's hard to reach people.
This is a piece of voluntarist history.
It
you know what I mean? Like the culture, the people. Special thanks to Michael Anderson, Christopher Maybe, Matthew Faulkner, Ford Fisher. Is that Ford Fisher?
That is Ford Fisher.
Ooh,
Ford Fisher of News to Share has been a supporter of
that's
the
a little
comic.
like what if you just saw like Murray Rothbard? Like, would you be like, oh, that's sick? You know?
It is sick.
Neo Kant, the philosopher, Rex George, sick. Alan Reed, and free market memes.
Right.
Which we're streaming.
Well, this was one of your old ads. So that's an example.
Oh, yeah. Which just links to my website, right?
That one, yeah.
I think for the next one, I do YouTube.
And
unless they ban me.
Yeah, and again, it also with the comic series, you know, if you can see here, I'm trying to get a good close up here. Hopefully, it actually comes into focus.
Ooh, look at that Illuminati.
Right. I definitely am one to, you know, relate a lot of different real world things in my comic. I think that's kind of also a pleasure of it is that I put in quite a bit of things that are quite, you know, parallel to the real world. And if you can read some of those things, you can kind of get a sense of that. And I think it's almost like a scavenger hunt when you're looking through my comic series. There's always little things to look for and references and stuff. So it's definitely a unique experience.
Yeah, like
that you don't get typically in other series.
Research, right? Know, things you can actually look up, like that panel you just showed. Like all those things, you can look up those little pieces.
Yeah, there's definitely things in there that would make you go, "Oh, what's that?" And you like Google it and something interesting about it. So
yeah.
I
love, you know, I really love the colors. Like the first Origins had this more symbolic cover. See, breaking the status chains over the world. And you can see like all the different flags of countries. I just love that. That's so cool. And that's like voluntarism symbolized for me. You know what I mean? Like that's just like, all right, that's what voluntarists are trying to do. Like free the mind of individuals. Help people to see like we don't have to kill each other in war, rape each other, steal each other's things to like coexist and live in this world and like build cool things and create and advance humanity and create wealth and efficiencies.
This is pretty funny here. This is from the Voluntaryist. This is an older issue, the Future Verse versus the NSA saving Snowden.
Look at that back cover.
And it is pretty hilarious because that's, of course, Putin on a robo-bear.
Show the back cover.
I definitely will. So
Snowden.
This is the back cover with Snowden.
That really looks like him.
And
just a little older.
This one was a lot of fun to do in terms of just, you know, being able to write a better Snowden narrative than reality. Because unfortunately, Snowden's still locked down.
I mean, I wish there was like voluntarists fighting Putin on a bear.
You know wouldn't that be cool if they're really voluntary
coverage that would be? Like you see that on Instagram or something.
Right.
Like, look, the voluntarists did this today. It'd be like #voluntarism. That'd be me.
And now I'm going to nerd out a little bit here with the Assange issue. So shielding Assange, that's the part 2. And in here, you're going to see here. Again, you'll get a note if you look closely here. There's.
Can I just read someone's comment? Okay, NSA, more like NSG.
So definitely lots of references to real world things.
Oh yeah, Swedish flag on the cover. You can see all your country's flags. I see Mother China. I don't see the cool Mintang flag, the original. Oh my gosh. Those are those nationalist Chinese. Anyways, good times.
And Ryan here said, I was watching a actual live video about Marvel making a couple of heroes. One was called Snowflake. Yeah, they try to make a bunch of SJW heroes. Again, they're going to trash. It's so bad. You might as well, you know what I mean? If you do like that kind of stuff in any capacity, again, there's lots of great, you know, libertarian voluntarist projects out there in this realm of comics and fantasy. And voila, here's one. So
yeah,
definitely one that I think is worthy of going forward. And again, we've done this for so long at this point that our process is really good, and we really have good quality control on the comics now. So the artwork is fantastic, and the lettering's really good, and it's just really quite successful.
Yeah, it is.
When we release it.
I've known about this for like 5 years now, and it's very successful. So it's gotten more successful each year.
Are you taking a shot?
Yeah, but I can't pour it. It's too heavy.
Yeah. All right, so she's going to take a freebie shot. So again, we will do a shot. It's already getting lit for each support. So we're bringing out the drinks. It's a Tuesday.
Ethan Van Sciver did not draw that. That was funny. Oh, that's great. So precise.
Gotta be.
Precise.
There's your shot.
Oh, that's a freebie shot? I was just going to mention how
you need to have
we're going to take a shot per support.
We are, but we're going to start with a cheers shot.
When are we ending? In 40 minutes?
Maybe.
Okay, well, probably 40 minutes. Maybe we'll stay over. But yeah, when does the campaign end? How long?
It ends late tonight, so I'm not going to be able to be up for the entire ending.
The whole thing. All right, so you got time even when we end.
But we are just seeing if you want to maybe hit the first
during the
goal.
Stream.
Yeah,
we'll take some shots.
All right,
what do we have here?
That's my sake. Thank you.
And
that's your sangria. All right, so cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for your help and support on helping to make it
fully funded. Woo!
And cheers. As Void Revenant says, are ANCAP weebs. Absolutely.
How did you know that I love Japanese anime? How'd you know? And I also took Japanese 1 to 300.
So thank you again. Seriously, everybody, for helping us share the campaign and get it out there and let people know about it and helping us reach now over 100%, 105% right now. That's really awesome. Oh, and looks like we just got one more support.
Ooh, okay. So we'll have to take another one.
I'll take another shot to that then.
Who else is an ANCAP weeb?
Whoa.
Like, that's unique.
Okay.
To be an ANCAP, that's already unique, right? And then to be a weeb ANCAP? I mean, like, I wonder what percentage of ANCAPs are weebs. Does it take an appreciation of the high, synthesis of ideas about consciousness and philosophy and life that is in some Japanese anime shows? Is that what pushes you to become an ANCAP?
Maybe.
JoJo.
There's definitely a lot of themes about liberation in different animes. That's for sure.
So true.
All right. So since we just got another support in the campaign, we got to do another shot.
Oh yeah, I already forgot. Thank you. You don't have to. You don't have to reveal yourself, or we're not going to call it unless you say in the chat who you is, and you're okay with it, and you consent. Because we're all about consent here as voluntarists. Thanks, Liberty Prime. He's like, woo! Yeah.
Okay.
See how I swore in the music video? I don't know. Am I able to, I censored myself a little bit because I'm like, will there be algorithms that pick up on the F word?
Yeah, YouTube's voice reader is really good at this point.
So they don't like swear words?
Well, it won't. It'll limit monetization, but this video is not for monetization. This video is just for the sake of celebrating and promoting the comic as we close. So we got one more shot thanks to a generous supporter.
Cheers.
And I'm going to have to update the campaign total. All right. Cheers. Thank you so much for whoever just supported on the Indiegogo campaign. Very much appreciated. Hopefully we do pass the 5,500 and get that next art print done because it will be really cool. It'll be a nice piece to have next to the comic. So cheers and thank you.
Cheers.
All right. That's great. That's great. Someone said, how many more shots until you start rapping?
Jinx.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a shot. Just
nope. No. Not yet.
You owe me a soda, a cane sugar soda from Mexico. Okay? That's what you owe me.
Yes. I just owe you nonviolence. That's it. That's
wow, really? You owe me? It must be because you're reciprocating my nonviolence.
Awesome. So Larry Price said, yeah, busting out the sake.
Yeah, busting it.
Let's see here. Fernando Morales. Hello from Guatemala. Hey, awesome. Great to hear that there's people all around the world. Come in here, check it out. What's up, RC? What's up, Jason? Wow, Hawaii. I mean, we're literally all over the world right now.
Wow, that's early for you, right? Hawaii, isn't that like 5 or 4 p.m.?
I don't. What is it? I don't even know.
Offhand. Is it PST? I don't know.
No, it's way out there. It's its own like time zone.
Yeah, tell us. Tell us, Hawaii guy. Tell us. I'm just assuming guy. I assumed your gender.
So someone asked a quick question here that I'll answer since it's fun.
Sorry.
It says, what is a moral basis of private property according to voluntarists? Just for the sake of just being clear, I'm not going to approach it from moral or ethical per se. I'll just say, what is the principle? People like to argue what's morals versus ethics. I'll just say
principles. I just want to say I like your avatar. Universalized nonviolence. Oh, I love that. And it's like black and white. That's so cool.
Absolutely. So basically, it stems from reciprocity. So in order to exist as a human being, you have to take up land that's scarce, right? Your body is made up of other things.
He can't occupy the same space. Exactly. See, I have to push if I want to occupy.
Exactly.
So
it's
too strong.
Because people by default, in order to exist, have to occupy space, and of course capture required resources. That's where it stems from in reciprocity, right? You can't claim to reject property rights and then yourself also accept property rights for your existence. At least that'd be hypocritical, right? You can be morally insane and say that, but it's a performative contradiction.
Right. No, so you can do it as long as you get away with it.
You could say the words, but it doesn't change the reality of your
terms
actions.
Of morality.
Yeah.
If you define, morality as moral consistency, you're actually morally insane by not applying the moral principles that you advocate for. And those in the state actually do, they're like, thou shalt not steal, don't steal from the state. If you kill a cop, all the cops will surround your house. You know what I mean? It's they don't like it, but if they kill you or kill somebody, they'll try to put it under the rug, lie about it, not, help you, not show remorse or anything like that. Those are the people that are morally insane. So, yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's really what a lot of
hopefully
it boils
that answered
down
your
to.
question. The person with the nice universalized nonviolence avatar, and it's in your avatar. Universalize it.
Right.
If you accept nonviolence as an ought, then universalize it. There should be no reason that you grant exceptions to different human beings. Voluntarists advocate for peaceful parenting because you don't say, "Hey, don't hit people." Don't initiate violence on them, but yet you do that to 3-year-olds, 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5, kids, and you excuse it for them. You spank them and you say, "Oh, it's not hitting. Oh, it's not physical abuse." But by any other standard to an adult, it would clearly be an abuse. It would be assault. So that is definitely moral insanity to just be like, "Oh yeah, I can beat kids. I can spank my child for not listening to my rule instead of using reason evidence." Or just moving them if they're 1, just move them out of the way. Don't let them touch the hot stove. You know what I mean? If you, at the same time say, "Hey, don't hit your brother, don't hit your sister, or don't hit me, don't hit, or don't hit your spouse. Spousal abuse is wrong." You're definitely in a contradiction. You need to resolve that. Either you really think it's fine to hit people when and how you please, and you don't really believe in things like morality. Or you do, and you have a contradiction, and you need to stop acting in contradiction with your stated moral values. So, yeah. It's all about moral consistency. If you say you believe in morals, that's just what we advocate for.
Right. And I'll answer another quick question here while we're still raising funds for Voluntaryist, the comic. Someone said, thoughts on Max Stirner egoism? Just basically, with that, I mean, I just always say that it's kind of a silly thing because, Stirner, you'd be like, "Oh, you're a spook," or something like that. A spook is just some
I've
fiction.
Seen a lot of those.
And I just say, okay, well then by your own, again, performative contradictions analysis, you're anticipating that someone's going to treat you as you exist while you call everything else spooks. So it's kind of, again, a performative contradiction. Calling something spook and say it doesn't exist Meanwhile, oneself is actually engaged in those things that they're saying doesn't exist. So
wait, so what? They're saying you're a spook?
They could say, "Oh, you're just a spook," or "This idea is a spook." But again,
what does that mean?
It just means, "Oh, it's just illusory." And I mean, to me, it's silly. Just look at the performative contradictions.
Like I'm a spook. Like
you could be.
Me as a person is a spook.
Yeah, it could. Like, someone could say that everything outside the individual is a spook. But again, that's the extreme end. Even a smaller end of saying proper as a spook. It's the same thing. It's performative contradiction. How is the person acting toward their body and themselves? Obviously, they defend their body. If you try to touch them, if you try to take what they think is theirs, they stop you. The performative contradiction really is highlighted at those cases. So,
someone asked me, is JP Sears a libertarian? I'm pretty sure he is. I think he might even be an ANCAP. Like, I think he might be a voluntarist capitalist. Like, based on he's like totally fine promoting products that he finds okay. He believes in like persuasion. Free speech. He doesn't advocate for coercion that I can see. So I think he might be a voluntarist capitalist or an ANCAP.
Yeah, hey, Rico, libertarian welcome. At least. Cool. So let's see what we're up to right now. All right, so we are at
we're at
61 backers, 5,335. We're getting really close to that first stretch goal. I wonder if we'll make it in time.
I wonder.
At a bare minimum, someone should support just so we do another shot.
I'm with you. Like anyone,
even if not for the comic.
$2. Like a $1 shot.
Yeah. Or like next person that comments, and I'll drink a shot. And then it's just we just comment ourselves. So like, all right, I'm drinking.
It's just like us self-funding. That's funny. Ooh, can you show them the back
of the? Yeah.
I love the back. It's so cool. Okay. I don't know if you get. Oh yeah, look at that. I've already like 2 shots. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that back.
Yeah, strong back muscle.
Wow, I feel flushed. I feel the Asian flush. Someone's like, drink. Well, I would if someone would support on the campaign.
Awesome.
These
shirts were actually available on another campaign. Unfortunately, they're not available on this one. I didn't do anything that was too
okay. And we have no extras in stock?
No, I didn't do anything that's too complicated production-wise just because of all the shutdowns and lockdowns. I stuck to things that I knew would not be too hard to ship or that I knew I could reasonably have manufactured.
So some folks have some special editions then.
Yeah, there are some people, because it was a number of people bought the shirts from the last campaign. So there's some people who have the Voluntaryist, front and back I forgot, dye sublimation tee.
Dude, get it just to go to the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is cool for a gym tee.
I love wearing it to the gym, as I told the story before. I just want to read Contrarian's comment out loud. So he or she or they, kidding, probably a he, if I had to assume. You switched off the screen. I can't read it.
Oh,
I'm going to support. Thanks again for stance against medical oligarchy. You have my unending respect. Oh, I really appreciate that. Hope you're standing up to medical oligarchy too. Lots of oligarchies now. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I think they mean the music video, which was a lot of fun.
Oh.
So now maybe I'm gonna produce a bunch more music videos. That's
hilarious. I thought it was just related to my story about like.
It could be a really true story.
Not wearing a cloth mask, but I guess it's most likely the mask order video. That's hilarious. Thanks, Liberty. I like these glasses too.
Yeah.
I also like your name, Liberty Prime, like Optimus Prime.
Yeah. That reminds me, we're talking about how we were considering making these.
I like your symbols.
And turning these and actually selling them because because of all the craziness and whatnot, we had held off on actually going to the next stage of the production.
Yeah, let's do these.
But I don't know if you like these glasses and you would get them. Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments
because we definitely want to make them. We got to first. This is like the first stage 3D printed prototype, but we need to make the actual.
Oh, what about the shirt? What if someone wants to get the shirt plus the glasses, like Rika? She's like, I'd buy one of those shirts. Are they for sale somewhere?
Yeah, no, they're not, unfortunately. So I'm sorry. Just sorry to be a disappointment. But no, they're not.
To be a disappointment.
They were available in the last comic campaign, and they, lots of people did get them, but I just wasn't able to make them this round just because of the uncertainty with everything. So unfortunately. But that's how come with every campaign, get the cool perks. This round, there's patches. Patches are the unique perk. In the past, we've had action figures. I've had it like a posable one, 3D printed one. We've had, obviously, printed comic stuff like that. A number of interesting and intriguing items. Game cards. This time, the patches are the new unique items. So get what you can while you can. For Voluntaryist, yeah, there's been unique
Mask Order
items.
had patches, which the campaign closed like 2 weeks ago. Oh
Yeah.
man, I saw it and held it in person. It feels so gay.
Yeah.
I have a page. Should I get it? I like it. Well, it's not related to this.
No, it's not.
So there's also a Voluntaryist patch.
Yeah, so there's a Voluntaryist patch. It's almost here. It's already being shipped. I went ahead and created it and had it made, and it's being shipped over. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. But
someone said those glasses are tacky but awesome at the same time.
They're super.
Someone
cool
else said, "Jack, those are sick."
Once they once they're actually finished and manufactured properly, and they're
and it's not like
PVC kind of plastic, right? And it'll have actual lenses in it that could block sunlight. Although they're still probably going to be costume because this covers a little bit of your eye.
You wouldn't want to drive with it. You could, but
yeah, you probably it's going to have a warning on it that this costume only, so it's meant for posing. But again,
thanks Fernando. He says just donated 15. Drink up. Thanks so much. Thanks for supporting. I listened to my lawyer on that phrasing.
Yeah, it's not donating because it's not tax.
Okay, 2 more backers.
Actually, there's 2 more backers.
I hear 2 more shots. And we're 150 away. You know that song?
We're really close now.
Should that be my next song, like some Voluntaryist party song? Shot.
That was actually already made by Lil Jon.
No, but a parody. And it's like, with Murray Rothbard. Shot.
That's still not a parody.
Why?
Because it sounds more like emulation. You're not making fun of it, the original content.
Ooh, those are like legalese languages right there on copyright. Is it not? What you just said, emulation versus
it seems more
parody.
Close to like emulation than parody.
Are those legal terms?
No.
Oh. Well, they're very descriptive.
Indeed.
They should be. Indubitably.
Yeah, no.
Well, anyway, cheers to whoever.
But your first song the music video you ever did is a parody. That's an actual parody.
I think one of them was Carlos Morales. Is that right?
All right. So hold on. I'm going to switch it over here.
Yeah, whoever
said... who...
Oh, wow. Thanks, Contrarian.
That was Fernando Morales.
Oh,
I don't know if it's Morales. Sorry.
Hey, that was really close. Carlos Fernando.
All right. So this right here, this is Fernando's
drink.
Fernando. Cheers, Fernando. Cheers to that. Cheers to Liberty.
Is it Fernando or Fernando?
He'll have to
keep dropping your
type
comic.
It to us. Yeah. All right, here we go. Strong. All right.
That's tasty. I love that sangria. Yummy. Thanks to the market.
One day we're gonna
and
have
all the hands who made that. iWine. Who made the glass, the label, the advertising, the commercial, the customer service rep. Anyway, I was talking about that with a coworker today, just about how, like, if you think of anything, there's so many people involved in that process to get that thing in your hand nowadays. If you think about it, you go to the store and you get your average, like, I don't know, can of like pickled okra. That's delicious, by the way. You get there's like so many people. There's someone who made the label, the can, the glass, like it's incredible. The supply chain, the trucker, it's so cool. Okay, cool. All right. Thanks, Contrarian.
All right. Cheers,
420,
Contrarian. 420. Thank you for your support of the comic. And thank you for bringing us one step closer to lack of sobriety.
Yeah, cheers, heroes.
Cheers.
Oh, that's a great way to say it. I love the phrase cheers. I remember when I first heard that, it was from a British coworkers. I was just like, well, have a good day. And they're like, cheers. I'm like, I love that. So I just started saying that. And I'm like, the only American at work was like, cheers.
Well, in any case,
It's great.
Cheers to you.
Yeah, cheers. Drink to Hayek. Awesome.
Okay. That's good.
I drank to contrary.
Cheers to
Thank
that.
you so much. Cheers. I wonder, what did you get?
Whew.
What kind of perks?
I think at 35 might be the cosplay perk, possibly.
Ooh.
So that's cool.
I want to do another cosplay. I mean, if you guys saw the pictures for the zombie cosplay I did, so I was a state of zombie. Just like that one comic, State of Zombie. And I had a shirt that said Roads, so that's the cosplay perk. I want to do another shoot. I don't know. I'm like, is there a way to make it like more fashion?
More fashion?
Because like I legit just look like a scary State of Zombie.
Yeah,
like, am I supposed to look pretty?
I wasn't planning on it. I was just trying to make you look like a zombie.
Like a zombie? Okay.
But you did kind of look like a panda zombie.
Yeah, I actually just look like a panda.
So you made your eyes too black.
I don't know how. It was my first time.
I'd have to share that really quick and show people.
Yeah, do it.
All right, I'm going to pull it really quick.
All right. Can't see the chat for a moment, so bear with us.
That's all right. Talk about what your favorite part of that shoot was.
Ooh, maybe I should just start rapping. Someone's like, how many shots does it take to get to the center? I'm just kidding. To make a philosopher start rapping.
Just a couple.
And the answer is 4 until she gets stage fright to do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you saved the picture? Oh, that's great. We'll bring it up on screen, then we'll see the chat. Yeah, I just look like a blonde panda. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
All right, you got jokes. Whoever said roads are low energy. You made a few jokes. It's great. You got a sense of humor. A sense of humor. Who collects tchotchkes? I do. Well, if you collect tchotchkes, you want to check out the Voluntaryist Origins 4 campaign.
Yeah, but that's more than a tchotchke. It's an awesome comic.
A patch with a comic.
Mm.
Patch, aka tchotchke.
No
right?
way.
Little knick-knack?
It's not a little knick-knack. It's an awesome comic that's serious and amazing.
Well, I was talking about the patch.
Oh, the patch?
Yeah.
Oh, the patch would be cool.
Stickers. Are those tchotchkes?
No.
I'm just learning Yiddish, I guess. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that's the cost. Can you see my hand? Oh, no. How? Oh. Dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
a
state of zombie. It's zombie. It's a scary pho with blonde hair. And I'm like, hey, where's your mask?
Karen,
I don't have a
mask.
Pho. I don't have a mask on because I'm medically exempt. But where's your mask? I'm a Karen. So
looks like we got more support.
Anyway, so that's what it is. Oh, what? Thank you so much. We also got a super chat. I'm gonna read it.
Okay, here we go. So that's 2 shots then, isn't it?
I think so.
All right, so
oh, thanks, Mike. He says, I love the soup, and you all.
Oh, thank you.
So you also love me, the pho. Me pho. Me the pho.
You the pho. I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
All right.
I put a thumbs up for cheers. That's how.
That means you have 2
that's how many shots you know I got. How many shots you know I took? What is this? 10%? This is strong.
This is 10%. That's
this
all.
is like more than I usually drink. This is like I have a White Claw, which is what 5.6.
Yeah, it's like 5%.
This is strong. May the force be with us as we fight against tyranny, as we're the voluntarists, humanity's last stand against government. I was going to say tyranny.
All right.
But that
you ready?
Too.
Cheers, Mike.
Cheers, Mike. Thank you.
Thanks for the support and to a successful next comic issue and more spreading of liberty in many different ways.
Yeah, to 2021. We should do a live stream for New Year's.
We may, but if we do a live stream, I want to do a party.
Like an in-person party?
An in-person party.
Ooh, okay. Who would be down? Like who? Like I think a lot of people would be down whether to drive if someone doesn't want to take a plane and wear a stupid mask. If they can't say medically exempt, whatever. Or if they don't want to say that. Like that'd be cool. I'd love an in-person celebration. I loved that last year, when we celebrated, well, not last year. It feels like last year now, but 2020, well, I guess it was last year. Yeah, 2019, right before midnight. it was so fun to hang out with everyone. We did like a 4-hour live stream. We decorated. We had black and gold, and they had the roaring 20s, and black and gold was actually the theme at like Party City. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. Black and gold, ACAP. 2020 was the year of the ACAPs, but actually it was like the year of like some of the worst statism in our lifetimes. So it was kind of ironic. Like, oh, it was so exciting. But what about 2021?
We'll see. We're gonna see if we can make it happen.
In person, that'd be cute.
So Nick asked, "Are the Voluntaryist patches hook and loop?" I don't know if that's a euphemism for Velcro, but no, they're Velcro backed, so they're meant to be Velcroed onto bags or whatever else like that. So
okay,
or they could just be set up.
Hook and loop.
I don't know if that means hook and loop is if there's like loop or something, or if that's just like another foreign country way of saying Velcro. But
the way he said my plate carrier tells me that he knows about my roads.
All right, so we had another support on the comic series itself. We're at 64 backers.
Wait, I haven't even finished a drink for.
No, this is the new one.
Wait,
I just filled you. You already did one.
Wait, I did?
Yes, this is a new one.
I already did Mike's?
Yeah, we already did Mike's. This is the one after Mike. You ready? And then we got Small Snick.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you might. All right. Cheers. I'm not sure who did that last support. If you want to say who you are, let us know. Otherwise, we'll keep you private as always.
Yeah.
All right. So cheers to that. We're actually only $95 away from the first unlocked
stretch goal.
So that's
where
cool.
Everyone who got a print comic gets a 5x8, 5.5 by 8.5 print card.
Yeah.
New artwork.
Cool. I mean, I want it to happen. I want to make it. So, all right. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Beautiful. All right. And that was good. Okay. Smosnick. How do you not wear a mask in places where people want to beat you up and snitching you? You want to start on that one?
Yeah. So even at the height of it, I would say most people are conflict avoidant, even if they're status. Like they may like see you really vote for Joe Biden or whatever. But like most people are not like non-confrontational. They're sheepish. It's really Karens are rare, but they do exist. So, I mean, can I say what the defense is? Is that okay?
What defense?
Oh, like what I say when people say like, "Hey, where's your mask?" Like
you
when
could say
rare occasion.
I don't see it's a problem.
Oh, well, I just say I'm medically exempt, and I'm like, yeah, I like can't breathe, and I like it better without it. So, and like every employee, every store, when you say that, like I've even called ahead at a store, like especially when it was all new and I wasn't sure what their mask policies were. I just called and I was like, hey, I know it says on your websites that masks are mandatory, but how do you handle when someone has a medical exemption? And like, oh, okay, we just let you write in, and they just let you. They're like, oh, that's fine. Like we allow that. That's an exception. So that's how I have been able to, that's my defense, basically. I just say, oh, no, thanks. I'm medically exempt. If they say, hey, you need a mask, or hey, where's your mask? I actually had one instance, which was really fun for me, which was I was going to a beauty salon. I guess I'm being vague. Okay, a wax appointment. So, they have this new thing where you like wait in your car and then you check in. So I did that. I checked in like through texting or whatever, and then they called me in when my table was ready. And then when I got in, they're like, oh, I'm gonna take your temperature, and they're like, oh, do you have a mask? And it was like my first time going back. I'd been going to this place for a long time, and I was like, no, I don't wear masks. I'm medically exempt. And the girl like who helped me, she was like front desk, and she's like, oh, okay. And she's like, I don't know what to do. And she just seemed more like scared and in terms of like not wanting to get in trouble with her manager or whatever, because she worked there. So she's like, okay, let me talk to my manager. Let me call corporate. So they did. I actually waited for like 15, 20 minutes. But when they're all done, they came back and they're just like, okay, yeah, we can service you. The service lady, all she's gonna do is wear a face shield on top of her cloth or her surgical mask. So yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. And it was like good customer service. So I actually like really appreciated that, and ever since I've gone back and I've just like, I think the companies have gotten used to it too. Cause that was in the beginning when the mask mandates from the state, and that's where it comes from. So otherwise, a business usually doesn't want to just alienate their customer right from the get-go. Muzzle your face before you come in. Like, there's a subconscious experience to customer experience that they're trying to pay attention to. So it came from mask mandates from the state. And that's when it first started. But ever since, I've gone back several times and I've just said, nope, I'm medically exempt. I've actually talked to corporate before. And now everyone's on the same page. So it's very smooth now. And the technician will just wear a face shield over it. So it's been fun. And then even the technicians, like, they'll ask me, like, oh, you don't wear a mask. Like, how come? And I was like, well, I just can't breathe in it. Like, it's super uncomfortable.
Okay. I think we're back.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, we're back now.
Oh, awesome.
Just let us know if you see us. I don't know what happened there. It's really annoying because, like, the last few times that we've done streams and stuff like that, we had the YouTube major takedown.
I was censored.
Right? Like, we were like literally interviewing Lou Perez, and YouTube literally gets taken down. Not just like our channel, but like all of YouTube goes down that day. We're like, are you serious right now?
Yeah, and our nice interview with Lou Perez. Okay, great. I'm glad you can hear us. Well, Small Snick, I don't know what you heard, but let me know. I told like a great story. I told so many stories. I don't even know how long I've been out, but let me know if did I even just tell me how far I got in your in answering your questions, Small Snick.
So yeah, as you know, censorship is on the rise. So all the status are silencing you. Exactly. So that's why it's important to use alternative means to reach people. Minds, MeWe, Float.
We say that as
direct mail,
streaming to YouTube and Facebook.
Hey,
but don't worry, it will auto publish to lbry.tv and also BitChute. So,
all right. They said heard most of it. That's
you were
good,
talking to your wax lady.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we gotta take another shot.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even taken this first shot. Am I gonna die?
No, this is the shot for the shot.
Oh, this is for the 65?
Unless it's for Small Snake.
I think it's for Small Snake.
All right, Small Snake.
All right, Small
Snake.
Small Snake. Let me know if you want me to elaborate further, but hopefully I answered your question like what I say when people ask me to wear a mask. I was gonna cheers you.
Oh, cheers.
Your face.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Now I gotta switch to the wine.
Thanks, Contrarian. Small Snick, I heard all of your medically exemptedness. Yeah, exactly. For Karens, when they're like, ew, what do you mean you're medically exempt? What's wrong with you? Or like, what do you have? And I'm like, it's none of your business. And then they just like fume. Those are the two people that like went up to me like that. So yeah. Those are the Karens. But other than that, everyone's super polite. And by this point, most companies get it. Like corporate has talked about it at this point. Like, oh crap, how do we handle medical exemptions? And they have legal teams that talk about it. Like, can we blah 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 refuse the and they've decided like, no, yeah, medical exemption, you can say that. And they're not supposed to ask you any questions. It's no papers, please. They're not allowed to ask you.
Right.
So, look, if you can't freaking breathe, like if whatever, it obstructs your breathing, say you're medically exempt and don't wear a mask.
Yeah.
And but be polite. Just say, oh, no, thanks. Especially if it's someone who's just nice to you, like, hey, do you need a mask? Or, hey, where's your mask? Because they're just trying to do their job.
Just keep your composure.
Don't mean to say that.
Yeah.
It's, they're just asking you a question. But like Karens, the same thing for them. Maybe I'm a little more defensive. So usually the two times I've just said like, it's none of your business, because they try to poke and they're like, oh, what do you have? Like, how are you medically exempt?
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
I like
none of your business. Yeah, because they're just Karens, and they're getting close to you. They have their stupid mask like on their chin or like under their nose, and they're like, "Where's your mask?" And they're getting like super close to you, and they think you're like bad because you don't have a mask on, yet they're so close. Yeah. So for them, I can't help but be a little defensive, and I'm like, none of your business. So.
All right, cheers, Benjamin. Thank you so much for your support. You got the sticker and art pack. Awesome.
Thanks, Benjamin.
Thank you. We're actually really close now.
I love that name, Benjamin. It's like one of my favorite names.
We're roughly $55 away from the first stretch goal, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. Cheers. I just took another shot. I don't know where I'm going to be. All right, time to program.
Wow.
Just kidding, every time. All right.
Oh, my goodness. And then Small Snack says, I'll take a hit with you.
Oh, like take a hit from the Karens, you mean? By going maskless? Is that what you mean, take a hit?
JC said, have you seen the state's mercenaries of cops handling people? Yeah, I mean, it depends on the place. Some are pretty bad.
Yeah, and it depends on the local culture.
Really. Yeah, culture and the local laws can change that. Mm-hmm. Some places, the cops can't even bother you or ask. They're not supposed to. If you say medically exempt, they're, Isn't
that a federal thing?
It is a federal thing.
If you
but there's also places that have extra, specific protection. Instructions. Do not, even bother trying to investigate if there's a crime. So
it's a pretty strong.
It's a federal issue.
Defense in that, they can't be like, okay, papers, please. Where's your doctor's note? Prove it.
Yeah.
They can, but as a private business, they can choose. Oh, you're not going to wear a mask. Okay, you're medically exempt. Well, we still won't allow you into the store, but we want your business. So wait in your car. We'll get the stuff for you. You know what I mean? That's fine. I'm totally open to business doing that. But as of yet, they haven't done that. It's easier for them to just, especially if they're scared, socially distance. But that hasn't happened anymore because the height is over,
Mm-hmm.
So it's really normalized. I've gone into different places, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Costco, different places now, Walmart, places, any place really. And they're okay with it. And anyone who asks is always professional who works there. And when I say medically exempt, they just are okay with it. So, yeah, it was fun. I did that this past weekend. I went shopping with a friend, and we just hung out all day. And I just made it a point where I'm like, I'm not gonna wear a face shield. I'm just gonna go. And I'm just gonna be myself. Most places didn't even ask me anything. They just let me walk around. But some places would just like, oh, where's your mask?
Mm-hmm.
Or hey, we require a mask here. Some girl, I don't know. She just seemed kind of I don't know, lefty. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's just a stereotype, but she was just like, yeah, woo. She was dancing on the way in. And I was like, hey, I love your dance. I was just trying to be friendly, partially to be ignore that I don't have a mask on. She's like, haha, yeah, it's Christmas. And she's like, oh, by the way, she's like, we require masks here. I was like, I'm medically exempt. And she just gave me the most confused look. Maybe it was the first time she heard it. She's like, oh, okay. She like stopped dancing and she had to like process it. And my friend was like, I think that's hilarious that she just like had a pause and she didn't like know what to say. So yeah, good times.
Yeah,
Good times,
it's waking people up. They don't even know.
And I love it. I love just like not like just being able to breathe. I'm like healthy. I'm not getting sick. I'm clean otherwise. I'm cleaner than the people who wear their mask and they pull their mask up and down, up and down, and up and down with dirty hands and they touch food and meat and they like don't care, they pick their nose or like touch their eyes or mouth. Like I don't do that. I'm very, very careful. I don't need to wear a mask. And I refuse. I don't want to. But like I said, at the height of it, I did wear a face shield because I'm like, okay, well, at least I can still breathe. And you can still see my full face. So I don't feel as like muzzled. It just got annoying because I have glasses and sometimes I don't wear contacts. So it's just annoying to have the face shield like, mixed up. So
right. So I'm gonna ask really quick. Could you explain to a foreigner why the state can forbid you to carry? Well, basically, I'll just give the short rundown. It's that because the Second Amendment hasn't been unfortunately interpreted to be absolute by the Supreme Court. Unfortunately, in the cases of Heller and McDonald, where Scalia gave an opinion on the issue of the right to bear arms, he did say that, there are certain limitations, but, even though you have an individual right, there was, limited things that the government can do. That's how come those regulations kind of exist. However, I believe that they are going to be shredded at this current rate because of the new Supreme Court and the cases coming up. I think we're going to see a repeal of many of the infringements on the right to bear arms in various states like New York, New Jersey, California, Illinois, as cases start to come up in these next couple of years. So
I like Rika's answer too, because the state has the biggest gun in the room.
Yeah. Right.
Through a monopoly on violence and mass indoctrination, they get people to just be like, oh, the state is necessary. I need to have 50% plus taken out of my paycheck and no consent. And have these mofos like take my money at will and I have no say and no recourse except let me put a little paper in a slave suggestion box out of millions of people and hope that taxes decrease, which they don't.
Right.
Which they just keep going up. Because the government's like, oh my God, we have COVID. We need more money. We need more money. And we need to shut you down. And we need money. And we're going to like print a bunch of money and force you to use our currency that's inflated and devalue it. And us and our cronies gets the money first. And then you get it down later. And then all the goods and services are already more expensive already. So yeah, F the state, dude. Like,
absolutely. Yeah. On a note, and F the state. If you're just coming in, the Voluntaryist comic.
Good transition.
We are funding for it. We are literally only $55 away from the first stretch goal, which unlocks an amazing print perk for everybody who gets a print comic and above. And we've been doing this for years. It's super cool. You definitely want to get involved with this. Again, really awesome artwork, great story about liberty and what it means to be truly free. And of course, if you are taking note of what's happening in DC and Marvel, all they're doing is promoting status narratives and pro-government narratives and now SJW narratives. It is insane. So if you want a comic book that focuses on the nature of
pro-tyranny,
freedom,
I think that's the encapsulating word. Pro-tyranny.
Yeah.
Is what is the main theme?
Absolutely.
Status, communist, socialists, pro-tyranny.
We need to take on these status zombies.
Definitely. I think the censorship shows. Like, I mean, they deleted my page just out of the blue. No ability to appeal. Didn't even tell me what the heck caused. Like, what terms did I violate? They didn't even say. And they just, like, get rid of you just like that. And to me, that just tells me that like all their false checking information, filters they have and algorithms, all the censorship they do. I mean, I just promote like consent, property rights. Like it's just so crazy because even the left will advocate for that, like my body, my choice, like consent. And yet they're threatened by people who advocate for the respect of individual consent and property rights for all people. Like they don't like that. And it's just, to me, it's just a sign that they actually felt threatened that by the principled message of liberty, by the principled message of voluntarism. Like they're actually threatened by that. And of course, because if you accept those principles and you internalize it, you'll be able to easily determine what policies are actually expansions of state power and coercion and advances on tyranny versus those that's actually meant to protect people, people's body and property rights. So, yeah.
Right. So, yeah. So I think we're going to wrap it up here
we'll
soon.
Wrap it up.
But we are very close. I imagine that. Oh, did that just change to 66?
I think so.
We might have just hit it.
I'm going to fall. If I have one more shot, I'm going to die.
Well, somebody just supported, so I don't know what the amount is yet. We're going to find out in a second.
Yeah, I guess it's just pending, but
it looks like we're going to have to pour a drink.
I guess so. Yeah, it's just waiting to go through. Oh, you ended up with the sangria. Did you finish the sake?
Yeah. I didn't have a chance to get more, so.
I just have to say, Thanksgiving just passed. I'm thankful for all the people who hang out with us on our live streams. It's some of the funnest hangouts we have that rival in-person hangouts. I know we can't see you guys or hear your voice, but a lot of you are here time and time again, like Travis, Rika, like Liberty. It's so cool. Well, there's lots of Liberty Doll, Liberty Prime. Okay, there's a few.
We broke it.
Oh, we broke it.
It has been broken.
We hit the stretch goal. Awesome.
We hit the stretch goal. Okay.
I guess cheers to that.
Who did that?
110%. I don't know who.
I don't know who. We'll find out.
YouTube. Yeah, like Google too. Google. I love saying Google. I don't know. It just gives me a little satisfaction in this crazy world. You know what I mean? Like Google.com.
That's funny.
It was like 1,010%.
All right. So we did it.
Awesome.
We broke the first stretch goal. I don't know what else will happen, but I am just thankful to have been a part of this is the third fully funded campaign in a row consecutively. We have hit, let me see now, 110% of funding, which is incredible. And I'm just, really floored. I'm so thankful and so humbled that so many people are willing to support the comic series and try to promote liberty in a different, novel way that a lot of people otherwise just wouldn't risk doing. People
it's pretty cool,
are like, oh, I don't want to touch that kind of topic. It's too controversial. But me, I'm like, whatever. Like, the message of liberty should be in all different types of venues, whether it's music videos, comics, funny parody videos, skits, movies, whatever. So appreciate your supporting that aspect. And of course, supporting others who do creative stuff too. So let me see who.
Happy belated Thanksgiving.
Did anybody take claim for that?
Yeah, thank you.
I don't see anybody taking claim for the support, but
basically what Jack said, it's well said. All that. You ever do that? Just like someone else said it better. You're just like, what he said,
Well, cheers to that. This feels like communion wine or something.
Communion wine. I know,
I know, right?
Oh, that's that Christian history we have. Like, oh, communion. I just had it for 2 years, 3 years.
Cheers to that. All right. Wow.
Yes, please, Fred.
So again, if you're watching this and you're thinking about jumping on this campaign, there is only going to be on this specific one about 5 hours left. So if there's something you want to get specific from it, again, now's the time.
Get a patch. There's a Voluntaryist patch. There's cosplay perks. I dressed up as a status zombie, so you can see that. Stickers. You can get the comics themselves. Like, you can get the whole origins 1 through 4 and just have that and start you off with the Voluntaryist series. Oh, thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're awesome. You have one of the few Voluntaryist suits. So yeah, much love to you. Keep freedom free. Love it. We got to get it back. You know what I mean? Like, we just have a little bit of freedoms left. Like, me not wearing a mask is like one of my remaining freedoms. I'm not going to wear a mask. You already taxed me 50%. I'm just not going to wear a mask. I'm not going to muzzle myself some more. All right.
Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate
Montana. Cheers.
We're going to
have nothing.
Wrap it up here.
Cheers.
But it's still going. So again, you can check it out. And as always, you can check out on volcomic.com. The website is where you can see all the past issues and check out the comic universe and things like that. So before I get too lit from all these different shots we just had.
I love the love in the comments. and the amount of liberty. You know what I mean? You guys stay free over there, Inspire your friends and family and businesses that you visit frequently to disobey. Just disobey tyrannical laws. Just fuck them,
Right.
All right, I broke the algorithm. So, okay, thanks.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, no. We actually, never mind.
Oh, we got another drink.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
But Rika's like, later you
we
two.
were going to relax, and just be thankful for what little we
won't sell our
there.
souls, but we will drink for support of the Voluntaryist comic series.
We just had 2 more supports. And the fact is that it would be very wrong for us to leave and not drink with you and celebrate the support. Right. So I guess we're just going to have to stay.
Any contribution until we end this live stream, we will take a shot. We
drink.
So, maybe it's in our best interest to just end as quickly as possible. My best interest, maybe.
Yeah.
Aldrich says, you are free. Don't let anyone make you otherwise. Exactly. On that note, thank you. Great job. Keep fighting the good fight. Thank you. Bye, Void. Thanks for your humor tonight. It's been fun. It's been real.
All right. We got 2 shots to do, so.
Oh, 2?
Yeah, we got 2. It went 2 up.
Dude, I can barely breathe. Okay, I'm going to take
You can barely breathe. All right, then half shots
okay.
it.
All right, cheers.
All right, cheers.
I'm going to eat noodles after this.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Woo, Jeff. Woo.
Thank you. Yeah,
Hey, Jeff, we got to go to a Halloween party sometime, and we all 3 of us got to wear our Voluntaryist super suits. Wouldn't that be sick? That'd be so fun. I would love to do that in person. And then we eat pho or tacos or some other delicious food, like steak or something. And we celebrate really capitalism and voluntarism together, and we ask each other for consent to give each other hugs and stuff. Just want a voluntary society.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for your support.
Y'all are awesome. You love liberty. Right. We're in this together. For real though, not we're in this together. I'm gonna not wear a mask, but you peons gotta wear a mask. No. We truly in this together for liberty. So cheers.
For liberty.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can finish.
I don't think anybody else. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right, Mike. Small stick. You're trying to kill me. Okay. Oh no, that's so sad. Are you serious? Okay. All right, Mike. Matt Rodzinski turned me on to pho. Died this year. Drank to him in Boston. Wow, that's really sad.
All right, well, cheers to that.
I'm thankful for him, and may he rest in peace wherever he is.
And many more good pho bowls in his honor. All right, small snack.
Sorry for your loss. That's really sad.
It is sad. We'll keep it happy.
That's the preciousness of life. That's why we got to respect each other's lives, Got to maximize liberty. Healthcare. Like Bernie Sanders healthcare. Okay, I can't do it right now. Okay, thanks, small snack. Thank you, Mike, again, and Matt. What if you unlock the secrets of reality and its relation to you and learn to fly and stuff? Are you drinking with us, dude?
It's possible.
I love your meme picture.
We're trying to unlock the secrets of reality. That's
how we look. We're like, please, can I have some freedom? Please, can I have some more?
Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna appreciate this.
Are you okay? Just kidding. I'm more of a lightweight than
you're gonna have to be on half shot soon. I heard just now that Jeff Payne said just a sec chipping in.
Aldrich gave us involuntary hugs. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
well,
boy.
It's involuntary virtual hugs, and I don't believe that's legit property rights, so that's fine. If you want to give me a voluntary virtual hugs, that's all good. Do what you want.
All right. I'll wait for Jeff Payne's one more shot.
Yeah, false alarm. It wasn't an internet issue this time. It was just Jack.
He said emblemo.
Oh, okay. Wow. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay. Here we go.
Cheers. I
68?
got the burp. I'm about to turn.
68.
Oh God, I'm about to turn into drunken master.
Oh, here we go. We're back.
Yeah, sorry, JC. That the feed died. Just accident.
All right, so we're about to take one for Jeff.
Oh, hey, modern Renaissance man. He's like, some people let the party begin. No. Oh no, we gotta go. If it's modern Renaissance man, we're gonna be here.
You're gonna have to
hour.
do quarter shots because you've already been drinking so much.
Okay, quarter shots.
Here you go, quarter shot for
Look
you.
Look at you looking out.
Oh,
you gotta get yourself some fam who looks out for you. You know. Thanks, Jeff. Cheers.
Thanks, Jeff. Cheers to you.
I'm like holding on to my conscience. Every willpower is taken. Every IQ point is taken up right now.
All 175.
And the jokes are coming out. Yeah, thanks, Rika.
My gosh.
They just want us to have super sloshy tummies. I know. I need some noodles to fill this tummy. Blazed Tit. I love the comments. All right.
Blazed Tit. Okay.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers, Modern Renaissance Man. We had the pleasure of hanging out with Modern Renaissance Man.
That's true.
It's fun. We got some hot wings.
That was really great hot wings.
It was really fun. That was fun, Modern Renaissance Man.
Hey.
Cool. We got a hug in person. I asked for your consent. I'm like, can I give you a hug?
Gave you a hug.
Consent?
Oh my gosh.
That should be a new country song. All right, I'm not gonna rap anymore. The next song, it's gonna be like, country rap.
We did actually create a country song. That is factual.
All right, it goes like this.
We're gonna.
All right, I won't give scores.
No, you can do it.
But yeah, I was like, do you consent to my hug? I'll give you a hug if you consent. We can be together and consent. And we can
it's definitely not it.
Yeah, that's not the song. But wouldn't that be good?
It was a great time. Absolutely.
It was such a good time. I'm glad you made it home safely.
I want to have more wings with people here and hanging out.
Oh, maybe we do that. Maybe that's the next event. We go eat at Wing House, Hooters or something. We eat, have some hot wings.
That'd be Wing House or Hooters. Voluntarist libertarian hangout.
Be really polite libertarians at that place, and leave good tips and be like, cash tip, gift, not a tip, taxation stuff. And they love us. Like, God, I love libertarians. We gotta do that. We gotta do that all together one time.
Maybe we just create an event and make it
happen. Oh, can we do it for New Year's?
You want to do a New Year's at
Yes, please.
Right. We can look it up. We might do Hooters maybe. That sounds good.
We could do. Oh, that would be so fun. And then what do we do when we're done? Oh, we could go to the beach. Well, the beach might be super traffic.
It depends on how you want to structure it. We could either do something where they're here's a venue to stay at.
Tom Wood's house.
Vacation. Yeah, Tom Wood's house.
I'm gonna write a rap song called Tom Wood's House.
Yeah, well, we could say that on the stream just so we know that we're the first people to say it. We have written a rap.
Yes.
About going to Tom Wood's house and partying at Tom Wood's house.
All right, so
if anybody else claims first, no.
Come to your house.
We literally, we already wrote a rap about going to Tom Wood's house as a joke.
Yeah, it's going to be a sick rap song for the club. You know what I mean? Or you party, it's your birthday. You're like, all right, Tom Wood's house. We're going to do it.
It is literally, it's hilarious.
Oh, I'd love that. Go eat hot wings and go to the shooting range.
It just hit me. Sick. Maybe I should message Tom Woods about his house.
Ooh, that'd be the perfect place to party. You know what I mean?
We're just talking about the, you know what I mean?
So the reason I talk about Tom Woods' house is because, I'm a regular listener of the Tom Woods Show, burning your 3x5 index card of allowable opinion. Oh God, that's such a good tagline. He's so successful. I don't say what Michael Malice says, very failed.
Yeah.
I know he's being sarcastic. It's great.
We're
not, So yeah, that'd be great. And on a podcast, he was talking with Gene Epstein from New York, who runs the Soho Forum, they were both talking about their own private events that they made and that they had and hosted. And Tom Woods was talking about his house, and he was just really enthusing about how he had his supporting listeners there. And it was what was it? It was more than 20. It might have been 50. 100, 200. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't remember the number. But but it just sounded so great. And I know Zach Lukowski is a supporting listener, so it'd be fun.
Well, here's the all right. It's official. We might as well just announce this here, because if we announce it here and make us commit in this moment and put the pressure on,
anyone on
work.
supporting listeners, please, like, just be like, the Philosopher and Jack want to do an event at your house. Like, please, supporting listeners, like,
and also tell Tom Woods, be like, when they ask you to do a music video with them, do it. So yeah, tweet at Tom Woods, be like, hey, do the music video when Jack and Futt ask you to do the music video, because we have this really hilarious music video we want to do with them. And
for those of you who don't know, yes, that would be great. We have many things we want to do with Tom Woods. Nothing sexual. So
we saved
for those of you.
That's the West Coast libertarians. That's where all the swingers are.
The West. Oh, they're on the West Coast. I didn't know that.
All the swingers.
I gotta move to the West Coast.
I'm definitely not.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. But for those of you who don't know, Tom Woods is in Orlando, Florida. So any of you who are near, that's where it'd be.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if that was public, but
it is. He says it in his podcast.
Okay, I'm just making
Orlando,
sure. Just making sure.
Floridian.
I mean, Orlando is big, so
yeah.
He did say that. That's true. He did post it.
I'm just saying, guys.
And there's Machine Gun America.
I mean, wouldn't you love to celebrate 2021 together? Like, Year for Liberty. We inspire each other. We talk about like things we're gonna make. Comics, memes, videos, music. Like,
what if we did hold a New Year's events in
disobeying our algorithm? No, I'm serious.
What if we make an event?
We should. I think we can. I'm gonna like speak higher and higher in like this weird ass voice, but we're gonna do it. I want to do it. Yeah, road trip. You don't want to wear the mask. You want to like road trip. Seriously,
you won't
I think.
To. Where we're going.
Where we're going.
Yeah.
Where we're going. We're going to Tom Woods' house.
Tell Tom Woods we're coming over.
Does anyone do that? Like, we don't even tell him. We just show up on New Year's. He's like, guys. We just crash the party. He has his own like private party.
That would be really funny.
No, you just got to give him $50. He'll let you in. Just like, here's $50. Can we go to your house? Tom Woods. He'd be like, all right, come on in. Come on.
I don't know about that, but I do know that I definitely do want to make that music video with him. So it's on. We got to make the music video with him.
All right. Well, we're seriously going to think about what event we can do.
That just inspired me. Yeah.
I would love
make an event
to hang out with my fellow ANCAVs, voluntarists, libertarians, whatever. Small government minarchists. Seriously, I don't care. Like, you're principled minarchists. Like, I love you. You're awesome. You're on the path. Like, I would love that. We celebrate liberty. We reflect about how horrible this year's been. And we make plans. We make plans for 2021 and how we're going to spread it some more. So,
Modern Restless Fan. I messaged Fo several times about the next event, and she's like, I don't know, ask Jack. That's right. You got to ask me because I'm the one who plans it. I have been scanning everything and seeing what could possibly work. It's been a while.
Thanks, Rika. That is a good quote.
I think I'm about on the edge of creating an event.
I love Tom Woods in a platonic way. That's why I said that.
We'll figure out a means to do it. I think that it's going to be possible. Maybe we'll even create something for New Year's. We'll see. We'll see how that works.
Cool. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll see.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we'll refresh one more time, and if there's no more additional backers, which
I don't see anything else.
Yeah, I don't see any. I guess we'll let you guys go.
So name the date, place, I'll be there. Yeah, I mean, at this point, honestly,
awesome,
I've been thinking about it for a while. So
yeah, we've been thinking about it. Tom is very lovable. Indeed. Like 5+ years I've been listening to his podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder.
We'll think about it. We'll definitely, whatever we decide, we'll live stream and we'll share the details and like where you can figure it out and how you can join and all that. So yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are excited for that prospect and hopefully it happens. Thanks so much, seriously, for all the support. It's really cool to see that we're already fully funded and we still have 5 hours left. So that's really cool. Thanks for all the shots.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Cheers.
I'm gonna have some nudes and probably go to sleep.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I definitely feeling it, but it's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, and in the meantime, yeah, definitely think about what you're doing for New Year's. We might throw something together. We got to see what we can make work, but
yeah, like time, place, which state government is less likely to just shut you down all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like destroy
or
your
even
plans.
like a restaurant. You know what I mean? If we find or a smoke lounge like near a restaurant,
Oh, yeah,
we could possibly
lounge.
find a place where it's easy to hang out. So.
And then we have to figure out how many people max because.
Well, if we did like an Eventbrite or something like that, where we have like ticketing, like so we know exactly what to deal with or work with.
Yeah, cool. Well, we got a month. It's a month away, literally 12/1. Hey, it's 12/1. Hey. All right, so January 1st, we got a month. So we'll try to figure it out. We'll let you know whether or not it's happening. Look out for more live streams in the future. I'm gonna be that YouTuber. Hit that notification bell.
Subscribe notification bell. Yeah.
Notifications bell specifically, so that you can be notified of any live streams. All right, small snake. All right.
Oh my goodness. You guys spent my brain of time. No one around me knew anything.
Wow, that's awesome.
I feel honored. I don't know how I expanded your brain.
Expanded your consciousness. Wow, that's so cool.
Hopefully it was because of thinking.
I think so, hopefully. And he's like, nah, it's just the memes where the girl's like,
no, you just gave me trauma. That'd be horrible.
Because this guy's peaceful parent and he loves philosophy and self-knowledge. Was it that meme? Oh, no. Okay.
Hopefully, it's all the philosophy and thinking about comparatives and
so.
Everything else.
You sound pretty
cheers.
Pretty cool, small snake.
All right. Oh, here we go. Modern Renaissance man. If I move to Florida soon, we can party at my 2-acre home.
Yeah. All right.
If you do that,
January
we will
1st.
Definitely hold it there. If you get that, we will 100% host it there. If you seriously.
All right, moderator said us. Okay.
100%.
If you yes.
You do that, we will do it.
Especially you. If you did
we
that,
we will do it. If you have 2 acres to actually
we
legit be on,
will drive whatever.
We will make it happen.
Plane, whatever. We'll come visit.
Absolutely. So.
All right, can you do it in 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, I don't know about that part.
Move it.
But we would do that if you actually had a straight up house and 2 acres to work with. So.
All right, 2022 Modern Renaissance Van House.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love that. Cool.
All right. Take care, everybody. And thank you so much.
My principles are still intact, even though I'm a little tipsy.
Principles intact. Sobriety is not. All right.
All right. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Jeff, Modern Renaissance Man, Aldrich, Jeff, everyone, Jason, everyone.
Yeah.